So we've actually conducted a simple but powerful experiment. All of these here combined together to make it so that your bike is still able to remain stable. For your friend, this may just be a very fun experience for them, just a very leisure cycle experience. While for you, it's an endurance test. Hello everyone, welcome back. It is I, a boy, once again. So thank you so much for watching and supporting us from episode 1. So we've listened to your feedback and now we're finally releasing the highly requested episode 2. Alright, so a lot of people have given us feedback that the A20 is both high efficiency and super stable. So today we're actually going to be breaking down exactly why. So firstly, a common misconception some people have is the A20 is super high efficiency because it's super lightweight. I'll show you an example. Wait. So point proven, but that is actually, the lightweightness is actually only part of the story. So personally, I believe not all lightweight bikes are able to achieve super high efficiency. Because contrary to popular belief, a lightweight bike can actually be harder to ride or more fatiguing to ride due to the rolling momentum and due to it maybe not having so much traction against the ground. So if you don't believe this, we actually do have a super popular, super lightweight Trifold bike here in the showroom that you can actually give it a try. So after you tried out that bike and the A20, you'll be able to tell the difference right away as to why the A20 is able to achieve the things it's able to do. So it's actually due to a combination of, or you can think of it as a combo set. A combo set of all the components and the parts of the A20 working together in order to fill up the bike's whole system. So it's all the parts working together to create the whole picture that is the A20. So you can think of it as a whole package where the crankset, the bottom bracket, the tires, the rim set, and all the ceramic bearings are specially designed for the A20's weight and low capacity in mind. Hence why the A20 is able to remain so lightweight while being so high efficient. So some people have asked us if they just change to a hollow tech bottom bracket, will it make their bike also high efficiency? While it may help with the efficiency slightly, the help might actually be so significant. So we've actually conducted a simple but powerful experiment where we compare a standard crankset found on standard bikes on the left side, a Holotech crankset found on higher end bikes in the middle, and Takachia's own Holotech crankset found on the A series on the right side. And as you can see, the one that spins the longest is no doubt Takachia's crankset paired with their own premium ceramic bearings. That makes it so that their bikes are so efficient. So a good example may be when you're cycling with your friend. So same route, same speed, same distance, everything. So maybe halfway through you're already very tired, you're struggling to keep up, struggling to maintain. Overall, you're just tired already. But when you look over to your friend, he's still having a lot of fun. It looks like he hasn't spent any energy at all. And yeah, he looks overall in very good shape, a lot of energy still. So fitness aside, that's when you realize the importance of the efficiency of a bike. So for example, that friend may have a bike efficiency of 90%, while your bike efficiency may only be around 50%. So 50% of your energy is being transferred into your pedaling momentum, or the momentum overall. While the other 40% is lost to rolling resistance and maybe overall, yeah, just lost to rolling resistance or internal resistance. So because of that, it will lead to you being more fatigued, more energy loss, and overall, for your friend, this may just be a very fun experience for them, just a very leisure cycle experience. While for you, it's an endurance test. Alright, so now moving on, we're going to be talking about the frame now. So the aluminium frame, the thickness has been specially engineered by Takachia. So the frame is not too thin and also not too thick. So this helps maximizes stiffness while minimizing weight as well. So this allows for your pedaling effort to be directly transferred into forward motion without much energy loss at all. The frame is also made of Series 6 fortified aluminium. So it provides higher tensile strength and also resistance to fatigues that stress onto the frame over time. So this helps address the concern that some people may have regarding the aluminium frame durability. So the frame combined with the crankset, the bottom bracket, the 50T chainring, and all the ceramic bearings form a fully integrated system that reduces energy loss at every point, down from the pedaling to the wheel rotation, and even down to the bearing resistance, the bearing tolerance. So as a rider, you'll definitely feel the difference almost immediately when you ride the bike. Turning is smoother, cornering is smoother, pedaling is smoother, the ride overall feels so much lightweight, and the fatigue you get from long distance rides is very reduced. Alright, since I mentioned wheel rotation earlier, I also want to mention about the tires. So riders will know that the Schwalbe One tires play quite an important role when it comes to the high efficiency of the A20. So these Schwalbe One tires are made with lightweight materials and low friction compounds. So overall, it makes your whole pedaling experience a lot more smoother and allows the bike to have less energy loss when rolling. The tread pattern on the tires as well, I've also been specially engineered to have less friction with the surface and also so that it's able to grip better. So overall, even more energy safe when you're rolling, and it allows the bike overall, since it has a good grip, to roll for much farther and makes it so that your pedaling is more effortless. So a lot of people actually worry about something because, okay, yes, the Schwalbe One tires are 1.1 inch thick. So some people think, oh, they want larger tires or thicker tires in their Trifold because they're afraid thinner ones may affect the stability. You don't have to worry about that for the A20 because the A20 specifically has Takachia's own stability tech built into the frame. So what exactly is Takachia stability tech? So a lot of small wheel riders will worry about their bikes being very wobbly due to the smaller wheels. So the A20 addresses this through the stability tech, the adjusted center of gravity where it's very optimized, the reinforced frame geometry, and also the adjusted wheelbase. So as you can see here, the adjusted wheelbase. All of these here combine together to make it so that your bike is still able to remain stable, especially when at lower speeds or even when turning with the 1.1 inch tires. Even with 1.1 inch tires. So overall, it just makes your ride a lot safer and a lot more enjoyable. Especially since when you're turning, it feels like the bike is almost auto-balancing itself. So yeah, much more safer and much more stable ride. You can see from this video that I can effortlessly steer the bike, which lets you focus more on pedaling and enjoying the ride. This makes your cycling experience not only more fun and high performance, but also safer. With this bike, it's super safe for all age groups, while still giving you a smooth and enjoyable ride every time. On the A20, every little detail contributes and together they create the highest level of performance and efficiency, something that truly sets the A20 apart from other Trifolds. In short, the A20 is designed for high efficiency, less effort, and a safe and highly enjoyable cycling experience. While some other bikes are built just to save costs, the A20 focuses on every single detail and component, from the frame thickness down to the bearing type. So it's able to give its rider the best performance possible. Like a perfect puzzle, every single detail, every single component fits together nicely to make something truly exceptional. So this is what you get when a bike focuses more, when a bike design focuses on user experience rather than trying to look good on paper by slapping a bunch of fancy words or fancy materials on top, or fancy specs. Alright, so that's the end of the video. So I'm just going to quickly fold up the bike now. If you guys really are interested in learning more about the bike, you can definitely just drop us a comment down below. We will be reading through all the comments. Or even better, you can just straight away come to our store. So I'll put the store information down below, and yeah, you don't need any appointments to walk in or anything like that. You can just walk in whenever you like, of course during store hours. So yeah, hopefully I'll see some of you soon and see you guys in the next episode.